Hello, welcome back. This is Gabriel, and thank you for clicking on this video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a table in your database. So a table, as we all know, is basically a collection of data entries, and it consists of numerous columns and rows. And in each table, we have fields. So fields is what? Fields is a columns. For example, the number of columns that are actually found in that particular table. So you can have the ID, the name, and so on. So for us to create a table, we are going to use the command create. We're going to use the create command. Use table, create table, and then table name. In this our case, our table name is going to be department. And in each, we are going to have the fields. The first one we're going to give is the ID. The ID and the data type. Data type is going to be int, and the size is be 10. And next we have the first name. Data type, we are going to give it as varchar, and ID to be 20, or the size to be 20. Then we have last name, the varchar, and the size of 20 also. And we have ID, first name, last name, and that was it. Let's give it these three columns. Then we close, and then we close it with a semicolon. Create. You see one row affected. We have actually created our table. To see that we have created the table, we click on the use the show tables command to see the tables inside our database. Okay, after this, for us, you can describe. Let's describe department. So you see, we have the fields. So the fields are what? Fields are just, or we can say that every table is broken up into smaller entities called fields. So the field in the customer or the department table are ID, first name, and last name, and the data type in this our case are the integer, variable character, and varchar. Null is yes, that means you can take in a null value, and the key is not key default. We have null extra. We are going to see into these other columns as time goes by. In our upcoming videos, I'm going to explain to you how all this works. So a record in this our case is called as a row of data. So a record is a row, so that's where you insert those particular values. You put them into their rows, and then the column is the vertical. This is the different columns that we have. We have the field, the type, the new key, default, and extra, which are different columns. So now let's see what is a new value. Why do you have here a new? Let's open this one before we move forward. A new value is a table. Is a table value in a field that appear to be blank. That's what we all know. A new is different from 0, which means a field with a new value is a field with no value. We are going to see that once if you don't put any value, or you don't put any values in a particular column or a particular row, that row is going to indicate new by default. So I'm going to see it during our practical session. So without wasting much of time, let's see on how can we insert values into this table department. So for us to do that, we are going to use the insert command. The insert command permits us to insert values into the table. So use insert into department values in bracket. We are going to give it ID to be 1, last name to be caps. Make sure the names or characters should be in quotes. Then last name, let's give it to be Rams. Okay, and that was it. For us to insert multiple values, there are different ways of inserting values. So you see, if you select star from department, see we have one row affected. So if you want to insert multiple values, remember the star is just select all the values in a particular table. So use star to select all the values, columns, the whole everything in a particular table. So as we want to insert multiple values, we can simply do this by separating each with a semicolon. You can separate it and then open our bracket and close again. Then we say 3. Then we give it again of John. Last name to be Anna. Then we give the whole command. Let's go to the next line. And we can give it another to be 4. First name to be Peter. And last name is Johan. Yes, then we give it again another column or row. Let's give it to be ID to be 5. Remember, you can put for integer, you can put quotes or you don't put, it doesn't have, it's the same. And then let's give it to be Ivan, and the last name to be Tatas. When you put a semicolon, it indicates the end of a statement. Press the 4 rows affected. So we select star from department. You see department is so these are the rows that we have inserted. So this is how you can create a table and insert values into that particular table. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.